Knowledge is the strongest of all possessions, not gold, not weapons, not fame, not titles. What you know, what you understand, what you learn, that is what gives you true power, because everything else can be taken from you. Your wealth can disappear, your status can fade, your strength can weaken, but your mind, your wisdom, your ability to think, to reason, to learn, and adapt, that is yours forever. And yet, in a world full of distractions, where attention is the most traded currency, most people never invest in their greatest asset, their mind. We scroll more than we study. We react more than we reflect. We consume, but rarely do we contemplate. And so we live in a sea of information, but starve for wisdom. But those who choose knowledge, those who chase understanding, those who feed their minds daily become unstoppable, because knowledge multiplies, it compounds, it opens doors. That brute force. Never could you want freedom, learn. You want influence, study. You want confidence, gain understanding, because confidence is not bravado, it is not noise. Confidence is quiet and grounded in knowing. A mind that has been sharpened with truth cannot be manipulated. A mind that seeks understanding cannot be enslaved, and a mind that keeps growing cannot be defeated. Look at the great philosophers, the scientists, the inventors, the leaders who changed the world. They did not do it through raw power. They did it through insight. They saw what others could not, because they were willing to think beyond the surface. And knowledge is not just books. It is not just memorized facts. It is wisdom gained through experience, through curiosity, through asking better questions, through challenging your assumptions and seeking to understand the world around you and within you. True knowledge is humbling. The more you learn, the more you realize how much you do not know, and that humility keeps you growing, evolving, sharpening. But knowledge also demands responsibility, because once you know, you can no longer pretend. Once you see, you must act. Wisdom requires courage, because truth will often ask you to rise. And so ask yourself, are you feeding your mind or just your ego? Are you chasing growth or clinging to what is comfortable? Are you learning just to look smart or learning to become wise? Read every day. Question everything. Listen more than you speak. Be open to being wrong and excited to learn why. That is how you grow. That is how you rise. Because knowledge is not just about becoming smart. It is about becoming free when you know who you are, what you stand for, how the world works, and where you fit in it. No one can stop you. No one can control you. And no one can define you. But you remember this. Everything you build, everything you become, will rise from the foundation of what you know. Build that foundation strong, and it will carry you farther than you can imagine, because knowledge is the strongest of all possessions, and the one no one can take from you.